What is going on, guys? It is your boy Bio2k, and today, man, I'm going to be bringing you guys a video talking about how to make MT here in NBA 2K22 Myteam here in season number 2. Now, you guys know I like making this video, every season, but not only that, every week or so, just to kind of give you guys a good understanding about really the best ways to kind of attack this mode to make MT. And also every single day, there are people that are brand new to this game still trying to figure out how to make MT. So why not keep an updated version going? If you guys do enjoy this video, do me a favor and kill that like button. If you guys are new to the channel, be sure to consider hitting that subscribe button. But I also need you guys to peep the community tab here in the YouTube scene, because there is something that I really do need your guys' feedback for. It would be greatly appreciated if you guys take a second to check that out after this video. Now, let's talk about how to make some MT, man. Like, primarily, we are talking about how to get to that 100K mark, because I feel like 100K is really where you want to be. It gives you good enough flexibility to buy just about any card that comes out. Obviously, you have the budget versions of each card or each promo, like the alter ego stuff. Obviously, there's a lot of good budget cards like Bill Laimbeer that did drop. Chris Paul's okay, I guess, but like Derrick Rose, Russell Westbrook, they're actually relatively usable. Kyrie, if you're a fan. But, guys like AK, you're going to have Jason Terry that you're going to look to scoop up, Alonzo Mourning. Like, there's just a lot of different guys that, do be dropping all the time that you guys are definitely going to want to be paying attention to. Maybe like a guy like a Josh Smith, stuff like that. So let's talk about how to get to this 100K mark and really just the best ways that you guys can make MT in this game. First things first, again, I talk about this and I just want to stress this to you guys. There will always be a link in the descriptions to my videos that do have an active locker code link. It's going to take you to a website that'll show you every single active locker code. It is really good and it'll really keep you up to date. Obviously, you just go to the Myteam community hub, go to locker code, punch those in, and it'll really help you guys out. Yesterday for Halloween, I know the code is expired now, but there was a guaranteed deluxe pack that you could have gotten that, obviously could have featured, or that did feature any of the new cards. I think I actually pulled LeBron in mine, which, whatever. Obviously, you literally could pull any of these guys. You could pull Dolph Shays, you could pull KD, you could pull literally just about anybody. And obviously, they're still holding really good value. So if you really wanted to, try to, look to flip some of these guys, whatever, you definitely could do so. Or pull one of those guys, excuse me. So obviously, making sure right out the gate that you guys keep up with that is really good. Now, over the weekend, you guys are going to see, obviously, the limited time stuff that normally does drop, like the Weekend Warriors stuff. But also, you have like the different promo stuff where, I'm not really going to count these. If you complete them, you get a signature series pack. It's not really worth it because you have to lock in Rip Hamilton, both of them. So I'm not really going to count that. But there is some other stuff that does normally drop throughout weekends. Like Limited is really good for, grinding XP, but not only XP, but it's also good for grinding and getting, what's it called? It's also good for grinding and getting a lot of MTing because there's a lot of different packs you guys can get as well. Let's talk about some other things that I think kind of people overlook as far as making MT goes. So first things first, what I actually do want to show you guys is, where is it? That is going to be the ball rewards. Now, I know tokens are, pretty hard to come by in this game for the most part. However, I feel like if you do grind the game a lot, you guys actually will be able to complete this. This is something that people do overlook. That is getting 50,000 MT. 50,000 MT is going to put you halfway to the 100K mark, but I'm not saying you have to do this. I'm just saying I think this is a lot more underrated than people really understand, because tokens, they're really easy to get. From grinding the game this year, they are 100% easy to get, which we're going to be talking about in a minute. Also, I, do like to always point out too that you do have 6 available league pack or deluxe league packs for free, where you never know, you could pull a diamond, or I think an Ami is the highest you could pull out of these, but you never know what you could pull. Maybe you pull a coach, stuff like that. Definitely make sure you guys stay up to date on those. Again, same thing with the stuff that has come out throughout the season as well. The NBA Series 1 stuff does give you a free signature series pack, so I highly recommend completing that as well. It's just something that you guys definitely want to be paying attention to. Collector level, this is something that actually a lot of people have asked me to cover. The only reason why I'm a little iffy on this is because really when you get to this 35K mark, it's pretty cool. Like, obviously getting 35K, but collecting over 1,000 cards is a little difficult, I would say. The Hoff badge pack is cool. You do get 25K actually for 850 cards, so this is something that I would definitely look into doing as well. Is getting to that 850 card mark. But you also do get this diamond contract, which could always sell for like 30K-ish. So really, you're going to be making 100K when you get in this range. And collecting cards is actually a little bit easier than people, think it is. As long as you're being smart with what you're buying. All of these cards I've been able to buy for under 100 or under 1,000 MT. Obviously, aside from the either the sapphires or the rubies and ammies, of which I either pulled in packs, free packs, or obviously just bought them off the auction myself. Now, as far as game modes go on making MT, I mean, I'm going to straight up tell you guys right now, in the long run, Unlimited is really good. But I really feel like the time you have to put in for Unlimited, there are better ways to make MT, and you really do have to just win your games in Unlimited to really make MT in like that game mode. So I'm not really going to talk about that too much. I'm going to tell you guys the two best game modes right now for making MT is either the draft mode or Triple Threat Online. Triple Threat Online is really good. First of all, I know they just glitched out right there, but could you imagine if all those were those KD packs? Like, that'd actually be kind of insane. But yeah, Triple Threat is really good for making MT. Between the packs, between like just about anything you can get, it is actually really solid. It is a little unfortunate because last season I feel like was a little bit better. Mainly because they did have the Diamond Consumable and the Diamond Shoe Boost pack, which both of those are really good. And you had the Colossal pack, obviously. I don't know why they had the Dunktober packs in here, and then they took them off. I don't really know why. But draft mode is really good as well. I'm actually going to be doing this today. Draft mode is really solid. Once you go, I mean, if you can go 10-0, obviously, I mean, it definitely works out in the long run for you to make a ton of MT. But if you guys are looking to do some offline stuff as far as, you know, making MT and just finding ways to, you know, consistently grind and make MT, I'm going to tell you guys right now, challenges are really good. Pickup challenge, again, does give you a free pack every single day. So always make sure you guys pay attention to that. You do have the free packs that do drop throughout the week as well. This is the first time they actually did a primetime one, which I'm obviously really hoping they do continue with because it's just another free, you know, thing to grind and get these free packs. So it is definitely worth doing. Takes like literally no time, and you can grind XP and like in these challenges on top of it, so it really is nice. Domination's really good. I do think Domination is a little bit better as far as tokens go, but you're still going to be making a ton of MT. I mean, you think about it, 1,000 MT per game, which is really good. You could sell these stacks of contracts if you really wanted to for additional MT. I mean, I sold gold contract stacks for 5,000 and the silvers for 3,000. So I mean, you could still, you know, obviously end up making a ton of MT there, but also at the end, you do get the Diamond Consumable pack, which has 7 things in it, which actually does consist of a contract, a shoe, and a bunch of boosts that, I mean, if you guys remember, that pack alone made me like 80k MT. So it's definitely worth grinding out these game modes to make yourself good amounts of MT. Now we're going to be talking about the most looked at part of this game mode for making MT, and that is the auction house. Obviously, I could tell you, hey, yeah, load up and just try to slide and not realize Vince is a buy now. That is actually crazy. But, like, obviously you could load up, you know, you could try to get some of these guys and try to snipe some pink diamonds or something like that. You know, clearly, I think anybody could tell you to do that. I think that's just like something really, you know, simple to say. But I will tell you guys this right now. There are obviously a lot of different filters that I think people overlook. For instance, this one right here. I mean, pink diamond, power forward. This should be really good because it does have Dolph Shades. It does have Chris Webber. And I was going to say, yeah, I was going to say it should have AD. And so pink diamond, you know, power forward, 500. If you do have over 100K, this could be a good snipe filter because even that Zion, I mean, he might sell for like only like 130 maybe, but that's still going to be a little bit of a profit if you can land him. But you never know what can end up popping up on this filter. But obviously we are talking about filters that are going to help you guys build up your MT. Again, for some reason, the last time I did look, these Nets players actually do still hold. Actually, no, they don't, which is good. I'm actually kind of happy. That's actually not that bad of a price. I'm actually going to go ahead and scoop him for that. But I was going to say these Nets players did actually hold value still for a very long time. So seeing them drop is actually a good sign. So, okay, you know what? Maybe not the Nets filter anymore, but I do actually have a filter in mind that I think you guys are going to be able to take advantage of. For the first time ever, I'm going to be telling you guys this year at least that the best things you guys should be looking to snipe right now aren't even players. It is going to be badges, but not only badges, you obviously still can look at historic jerseys. Historic jerseys, they did take a little bit of a hit because I feel like they are more frequently pulled right now. But not only that, and because obviously you're able to actually search for them. However, again, badges, but not only just badges, but shoe boosts are really good as well. So you don't really want to be even looking at gold badges. You mainly want to be looking at silver badges because these ones are like the ones that are pulled the least amount. And you guys can see that if you look at the right badges, you're going to actually be able to see that they hold a good amount of value. So if you're able to just kind of chill here, you know, maybe you want to set this to, you know, 250. and maybe set this to like 2,000, right? There's no quick first stabs. Another good badge you guys could be looking at is Deadeye. Another one is Sniper. That is another really good one. But again, if you just scroll through these, you know, and just obviously, you know, again, it is still sniping, you know, so you may see stuff, you may not. Like, it really just does depend. I know Bullet Passer does go for a good amount as well. So, you know, a lot of these different badges are things you definitely want to look at. But you know, like I said, it's not even just those consumables here. What is really good as well is going to be, I mean, you can look at the diamond boost. The problem that I have with that is, like, there's just a lot that do get in the way. I wish there was a way to kind of filter them. One thing that I definitely recommend doing is actually buying one and then searching through that yourself. So as in, like, you know, again, another good, like I said, you don't really want to do it to the auction house. Let's see, where is... So actually the shoot boosts right now, they're really cheap, which is actually kind of surprising. So if I had to tell you guys really to snipe for something, it would definitely be badges in this game. I think the badges are the best thing you guys can look at. If you guys do have any other tips that you guys do want to share, feel free to do so. I didn't even realize that I had these guys in here, so we'll just include this in the video. Why not? But yeah, either way, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys did enjoy. Be sure to comment other ideas down below. Yeah, I can never get a 10. I got that Kristaps one time. Other than that, I just don't even know. But again, thank you guys so much for watching. And yeah, peace.